Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to the fifth session of our week third video session, and this one is the last session. We have discussed all these contents already, and right now speak and then ask. We have discussed about first, you can say turn taking strategy, turn taking strategy, and use conjunction. That is another one. Conjunctions are the connectors, are the you can say words are the you can say contrary word are that will okay now conjunctions and connect these are the connectors like however whatever like on the contrary are as a result are help us taking it will help us to taking longer turns. So try this strategy, and it's a way through which we can you can say connect the previous session with the next one, and the you can say present state with the future one. So it's a very helpful strategy through which we can increase the vocabulary. And it's just like sorry, it's just like in your family members, you have to say something and just you have to play a game and you have to add some new words in that statement, and through which you can improve the statements from one person to another person. So this one is about conjunctions, connector words, generally transitional words हम use करते हैं. Phrases for agreeing or disagreeing. You can use different phrases for agreeing and disagreeing. Like another great way to keep the conversation going is by agreeing or disagreeing with what another participant has said. Some of the phrases you may use include I agree, disagree with you, I'm agree with you, I'm afraid of, I can't do it, I don't want to do it, and couldn't agree with this thing. So these are the phrases you can use, and again, it's the turn-taking strategy we can use it. Phrases for asking for giving the opinion. Just like the above case, it's very important for us to be able to not only express our opinion, but also ask other for their own, whatever they want to say. That means you have to ask other for their own. Some of the phrases that come in handy in this cases are: Do you like that idea? What do you think? Does that make any sense to you or not, and all that. So these are the things you can say, like do you like or do you like this thing, or do you like that idea, and what do you think, how we can do it. So first you have to ask for giving the opinion. So you have to ask, and then you have to take the opinion from another one. So filler for pauses. Generally, the number of we can say words or statements are short sentences and statements we are used to of using just to fill the pauses. We have to take and then we can say, oh, okay, this is what we want to, and let me see, let me think. Okay, I have to see. Okay, let me find out. So these are the filler words regarding pauses. One of the things that we can scare any ESL student is not knowing what to say. Long silence are awkward. So we must know useful phrases that act as filler. Just like, let me see. Okay, let me think. This one is in this way. The thing is, okay, and what I mean to say, or what I mean is, oh, you can say, oh, we can say it. So these are the things that these are the words we can say. These are the filler words. Okay, now avoiding interruptions, how we can avoid the interruption to make it more, you can say, effective communication. Another important skill is being able to avoid being interrupted. If you start by saying there are three things I would love to do before I die, then other will wait to hear and what does three things are before they can add their own thoughts. So it's again whatever you want to say, don't give the, you can say, time at the pause in which another one has to say something and he or she has to interrupt. So another strategy is to begin the sentence with a clause. Although, even though, because this way, those who are listening will have to wait until they hear both clauses. So you can add the one clause and another clause. Okay, this is what I want to say, and then I will read this thing. So a person has to wait for the next. Do you want to? What do you want to say? So this is how you can avoid the interruption of another individual. Just like we are used to. First, we have to, you can say, describe the lecture, and then we will take the question answer session. So first you have to describe each and everything, and then you will allow someone to ask the question. So this is how we can avoid the interruption. So this one is the last one, students, fluency over accuracy. So when we are accurate from each and everything, then we definitely we will be fluent. When you are practicing to enhance your talking time, then you should focus more on your fluency than accuracy. So when you are practicing to, you can say, or whatever you are doing for your to enhance the, you can say, enhance the speaking time or communication. So you should focus on the fluency at the same time. So fluency and accuracy at the same time is very important. So this one is about our, you can say, third week lecture session, students. That is about speaking and you can say another one is turn taking and what are the 7 elements of communication speech process we have discussed in this session, and it's a brief overview about overall we can say our um, this lecture. So this is what we have discussed, students. We have discussed about this one to understand the concept of public speaking, concept of turn taking, and so on. इसमें हमारे पास 7 elements public speaking के दिए और 7 elements हमारी इन strategies के दिए. Very briefly, if you want to, from your quizzes and papers point of view, आप इसको briefly भी go through हो सकते हैं in your own words. If you want to, you can write down all these things. So this one is these are the concept, objectives भी हैं, process भी है. These are the major, you can say, points जो हमने objectives में mention किए. Elements of speech communication process. ये आपकी, this one is a different thing. This slide is different comparative to your lesson plan, so you have to know. And these are the 7 elements regarding, you can say, speech communication process. Turn taking क्या है, उसकी definition, transition. Again, constructional units क्या है, transitional relevant point क्या है. Other than your lesson plans, you have to know. That is the reason in every second video I'm used to of saying our videos good videos to go through also which you can improve your problems and issues generally जो भी आपकी problem है you can sort out. So this one is about another 7 you can say strategies for improving the you can say turn taking strategy to improve your speaking time. So this one is about we can say students about our third week lecture session. Thank you so much. Next session के अंदर हम remaining जो आपके issues हैं वो उसके लिहाज से और communication के process को लेके चलेंगे हम जिसमें हम 7 C's को हम देखेंगे 7 C's of communication को. Thank you so much for this session. Thank you, students.